Good morning, everyone. Treasure Troller here from the partially mask-wearing militant state of Michigan. So I didn't plan on a vlog today, but this one I happened to see last night. It had three elements that I really enjoy in an article. The first one is a crime. There was an attractive lady involved. And third, court documents. I love court documents when I talk about these things. So, I hadn't heard anything about this lady for quite some time. But it's Sherry Papini. And do you remember who Sherry Papini is? She was the super mom that went out for a jog and didn't come home for 22 days. She said a couple of Hispanic ladies abducted her, and they finally let her go. And as it turned out, that wasn't exactly what had happened. Turned out she spent 3 fun-filled weeks with an ex-boyfriend down in the Los Angeles area. Yep, they got in touch. He had been a boyfriend of hers quite some time ago, and he found a box of her personal effects while they were going together. He dropped him off at her house, and then they started staying in touch with one another. They had cell phone. They had the disposable cell phones that they talked every now and then, and she finally told him she wanted to run away from her abusive husband. And apparently from these court documents, a lot of friends and people that know her say that she had a tendency to, well, exaggerate, I guess is a nice word. So anyways, his cousin rented a vehicle, and he went up and picked her up at about the abduction site and took her back to his house. And that's where she stayed for 3 weeks. And just skimming a little bit more of it this morning, she did the branding on her own. He did cause some bruises on her legs because she wanted him to shoot hockey pucks at her. So he was shooting hockey pucks at her on her thighs for some of the bruises. But anyways, there was about maybe 3 or 4 people that actually knew that she was staying there. Of course, the ex-boyfriend, the boyfriend's cousin, and the cousin's wife all knew. What caught her, and this is, I'm not sure why it took so long, because the actual, maybe it took that long to get the DNA back. But when they first found her, or she went to the hospital for the first time, they took all of her clothes as evidence, and they ran DNA testing on it, and they found male DNA on her clothes that wasn't her husband's. So I think they kind of knew the gig was up then. Now, maybe it took a long time to get that back. That's actually, they used the familia DNA, and I think they connected it to the cousin, and then they got the boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend. But yeah, she had contacted him. He said they kind of stayed around and watched TV and stuff, which, well, the DNA says maybe they didn't talk as much and hang out as much as he says they did. But anyways, it was a little planned. She spent 3 weeks in, I believe, the Los Angeles area. And now she's up on perjury charges and probably hindering an investigation. Who knows? Maybe there was a GoFundMe set up, so possibly forgery as well. But in case you were ever wondering what happened to the supermom from California that was abducted, well, she had a little help from the ex-boyfriend. So with that, this is Treasure Troller saying aloha and good day.